Hey Fred, guess what? I just heard a rumor that the library is getting rid of all its books and replacing them with VR headsets. Wow, that's funny. What do you think?
That's crazy. I mean, what's the point of even having a library if it doesn't have books? I don't know how people are supposed to learn anything without them. Although, maybe it could be fun to explore new worlds with virtual reality. I don't know, I guess it depends how it's done.
You know, I heard the strangest thing the other day.
What's that? I heard the Smithsonian is hiring a professional sandwich taster.
You're kidding me. What kind of job is that? Do they just sit around eating sandwiches all day?
I'm not sure. It pays pretty well though. I should look into applying for it.
You'd make a wonderful sandwich taster. You've always been picky about your sandwiches.
Hey everyone! How's it going tonight? So I was walking down the street this morning and I see this guy getting yelled at by his neighbor. He's screaming, but I didn't do it. To which his neighbor replies, I don't care who did it, fix it. Oh, and then there was the time I went to this restaurant where the waiter asked me how I wanted my steak cooked. So I replied, surprise me. So he said, I asked how you wanted your steak cooked, not what you wanted for dessert. But enough about me. What about you guys? Any funny stories you want to share? Come on, don't be shy. Let me hear some of your funny stories. I'm sure you all have some great ones. Let's hear them.
You know what us two should do? We should go on a road trip and explore the world. Don't need to make a plan, just get in the car and go.
Whoa, hold on a second, Cackler. There are plenty of things to consider before embarking on an adventure like that. Do you have enough money? What about road food? Where will you be staying?
I don't need all that. We can just wing it.
You guys are crazy. I think you need to consider a few things before setting off on this journey. What if you get lost? What if you don't like the food? And will you have a place to sleep? These are not questions you can answer on the fly.
I guess we should plan it out a bit if we're going to embark on this wild ride.
Hi everyone! I'm Larry, and I'm here to make you laugh. So, what did one flag say to the other? Nothing, it just waved. Okay, so getting a bit more serious here. Have you ever been in a situation where you think to yourself, I wish I had said something different? That's how I felt after my last conversation with my ex. Alright, now for one last joke. Why did the chicken go to the seance? To get to the other side. Thanks for having me, everyone. I hope you had a great night. Bye! Have a great night. Bye! See you all soon. So what's new lately?
I just got a fortune cookie that said something about great wealth in my future.
Well, that's quite a coincidence, because I just got a call from my accountant saying the same thing.
What did he say exactly?
He said I'm going to get a huge tax refund.
You got to be careful with that kind of money, Larry.
You think I'm going to squander it away?
Well, you know how you get when you have a little extra cash. You start buying the wrong kind of stuff like those cheap John Lennon sunglasses.
Oh yeah, those were a bad purchase. But I'm not making the same mistake this time. I'm going to save my refund and use it only for important things.
What is the strangest thing you've ever seen?
A ferret wearing a tutu.
That's a new one. What else? I saw a guy walking down the street with an ostrich on a leash.
Now that's something you don't see every day.
I once saw a man wearing a hat made out of an old newspaper.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, nothing beats the old-fashioned way of getting newspaper.
So, you've been talking to Sue lately?
Yeah, we've been talking a lot. She's a really nice girl. She's different than any other girl I've ever dated.
Different how? She's like a really positive person, isn't she? I mean, you always seem so happy when you're talking about her.
Yeah, she's always so full of life. She genuinely enjoys spending time with me and I have a lot of fun with her.
Do you think this relationship is something lasting?
Why do you think the new bagel store is so popular?
That's easy, they serve the best bagels in town.
Really? I'm surprised. I thought the donut shop down the street had better bagels.
Well, I think it's because the bagel store has free coffee with every purchase. The donut shop doesn't have anything like that, so people flock to the bagel store instead.
Makes sense to me.
Interesting, I guess they'll be in business for quite some time, then.
Yeah, looks like it. Hey, wanna go get some bagels?
Sure, my treat. Hey, Larry.
What's up, Fred? What do you think of this crazy weather we've been having?
Yeah, it's really something else.
Hey, speaking of crazy things, you know what I heard?
What did you hear?
I'm sure we're all ears, Fred.
What's the deal with those new shoes you got?
I'm trying to make a fashion statement.
Oh, come on, they look like clown shoes. What do you think, Yvonne?
I think they make you look like a clown, not a cool clown.
What is the difference?
Well, a cool clown would wear something that disrupts the norm in a stylish way. A clown just wears something goofy and loud.
That's Fred in a nutshell. I think you should go for a more subtle look if you want to make a real statement.
Yeah, subtlety is always the best way to go.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. So, you two were just standing here having a conversation?
Yeah, why? Is something wrong?
No, it's just surprising to see two people randomly chatting away in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, I'm a very friendly person.
Yeah, but what were you talking about? I have to know.
Well, we were discussing the difference between a pitch black night and a starry one. It's an interesting theological argument, actually. I had to go grocery shopping the other day, and you know how it is when you get to the checkout line and see that long line. The cashier went so slow I was sure I would be standing there all night. I was really hungry, and all I could think about was getting home and making some dinner. So when the cashier asked me if I wanted paper or plastic, I said, "Take your time." I had no idea what the people behind me were thinking, but it didn't matter because I got my groceries and was out of the store before they even knew it. That's why I love coming to this store here. Speaking of shopping, has anyone else noticed how prices just seem to keep going up? I can never seem to get anything for a good price anymore. It's like I'm getting robbed every time I go out. But I'm sure we can all agree that there's nothing better than finding a great bargain. I mean, it's like finding a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Well, let's hope we can all find those great deals soon. Until then, I guess there's nothing left to do but accept it and get back to shopping. Anyway, I hope you all had as good a time shopping today as I did. Until next time, stay safe and happy shopping, everyone. Thank you. So do you think this new waiter at the diner is up to snuff?
You know what, I'm not sure. He seems nice enough, but he doesn't seem to understand the menu like our usual guy. He actually tried to talk me into having a vegetable sandwich today.
Yeah, I know, not exactly the kind of thing you go out for.
You got that right. How about we get out of here and grab something else for lunch?
Now that's an idea I can get behind. Let's go.
Alright, I'm game if you are.
Sounds like a plan. I can already sense that this new adventure is going to be a weird one.